contributed to a thriller between West Bromwich Albion and Chelsea. The Emirates pitch here soaks up as only heavy as the heavens can provide, and it's a really picture book start to the evening. But we'll see how these change teams set out against each other. Emre Can was sent off the last time Liverpool were here. A 4-1 defeat in April. Giroud was a scorer. Klein covering in from right back. Can again.
Firmino starting on the right, continuing on the left at the moment.
Yeah, it's very much three in midfield, isn't it? Milner, who wants to play in the centre, has not been switched to a wider area. Well, he's going wide at the moment. To link with Firmino and the adventurous Klein. Three in the box for a potential cutback.
I wondered if James Milner might actually be on the left of that three with Hector Bellerin in mind, so it's interesting to see how Liverpool cope when the young fullback does start bombing forward, as he loves to do.
Well, Chambers, unfortunate that ran on to the formation Bellerin. Coutinho got that wonderful winner very late on. Liverpool's only away game so far at Stoke. Good progress by Can Benteke. He's got a bit of previous in his Aston Villa days here at the Emirates.
That's a really good run for Emre Can. He picks out his man perfectly. He knows he has to take it quickly. Benteke, a bit of a swing with his left peg. Closed down quickly, but it's half a chance.
Extraordinary factor this season, Alan, has been the shortage of home wins. At 29 Premier League games, only 6 home successes. Of course, Arsenal lost here in their first fixture to West Ham, and the strong favourites with Benteke is onside. He looks for Coutinho, and hits the bar. A let-off for Arsenal. Haven't started very well with this reshaped centre of defence. Here's Can. Now the flag is up.
Well, it's a simple work by Christian Benteke. Gabriel and Chambers don't get themselves sorted. Not in a line. Keeps himself onside. Benteke does work those channels well. A good effort. Very unlucky for Philippe Coutinho. And as you say, Martin, it's Liverpool that have started. They're much brighter here.
Chambers. The introduction of Callum Chambers has brought an Englishman into Arsene Wenger's starting 11. He did begin his Arsenal career as a centre-back in the Community Shield just over a year ago. Played in the 3-0 win over Manchester City in that position. Played a couple of Premier League games there as well. Before switching to right-back, where in the end he was a little bit found out, particularly away at Swansea by Jefferson Montero. He's not the only one who's had trouble with the Ecuadorian though.
I think that affected his confidence, didn't it? He's only a young boy, but as I said earlier, he'd be happier in the middle if he could just settle down in these early moments.
We'll have to talk about Lucas leaving Liverpool. Well, he's playing tonight. Most defensive of the midfield three for Brendan Rodgers.
Strange, isn't it, Brendan saying that's his best holding midfielder? I wonder why they wouldn't let him go if that's the case.
It was also in a conversation where he said, when we play a three, which suggests maybe not going to do that so often. On that way tonight. Jordan Henderson out with a foot injury, and Lallana missing as well with a bruised quad, top of the thigh. Here's Santi Cazorla. It's for Arsenal to maybe express themselves for the first time. Wasteful from Ramsey in the first place. And to Cazorla again. Monreal possibly would have been a candidate to play as a central defender as he did last season, but maybe not against the likes of Benteke. Giroud going to the near post. Coming in behind him was Alexis Sanchez.
He does that really well, Sanchez. That's how he got the goal for Arsenal at Crystal Palace. Always makes sure on that far post he makes his presence felt. I don't know whether he expected it to come as far as it did, under a bit of pressure, but might have done a lot better than that.
I hope he's now fully match sharp. Late returnee, of course, after his heroics for Chile, winning the Copa America. Zola. Coquelin, who probably shouldn't be playing tonight. Should have been sent off at the match you mentioned, Crystal Palace. But then Liverpool had their luck, of course. The Premier League refereeing body has announced that Benteke's goal should not have stood. Become official. Beat Bournemouth last Monday.
Well, I won't be too bothered. He's off the mark, and that's always important for a new solid big money striker, especially.
So Gomez keeping his place at left back, the 18-year-old Londoner. Coquelin. Actually, really know where Ramsey is, but when he gets to him the second time, it's a drop for him. Ramsey taking it back to find Ozil. And Ozil's in here. Well, he wasn't quite because Skirtle, but they've hesitated Liverpool. They're making a real hash of getting it away. The flag has now gone up. Sanchez was still on the hunt.
That's a lovely move from Arsenal. Really was. I thought the chance had gone when Ozil went backwards, but they do make a mess of it. Liverpool, it's offensive after you, Claude, between Milner and Skirtle.
Gabriel has actually played 8 times in all competitions for Arsenal and been on the winning side all 8 times. Signed in January. Here's Chambers. Ramsey. Pinged wide by Coquelin. Ozil. Working with Ramsey. Arsenal mixing it up as they love to do. Alexis Sanchez off the front at the moment. Ahead of Cazorla. Tries to slip it through offside. Ramsey looks across in real disappointment. Been very short of goals at home. He thought he got one then.
He's brilliant at that. Ramsey making those kind of runs into the box. And what about this forward pass? Well, how unlucky is he? He's onside, I think. He's entitled to get the benefit there. He really is. That would have been some goal.
Only 2 of his last 16 goals for Arsenal, Ramsey, have been at the Emirates. And he should be looking probably at 3 out of 17. Milner, who of course was in talks, we're led to believe, with Arsenal before playing for Liverpool. Here's Benteke. He gets his shot away, but the angle was widening. Chambers will be happy enough that he forced him that wide.
A little flick from Coutinho sets off Benteke. They've got a good understanding, those two already. I think Cech needs a couple of saves just to build himself up in his new club.
Anyway, waving Gomez away and saying that he could take charge. Beaten 4 times here in April, but had a couple of Emirates clean sheets in his Sunderland days. We do have the chance, Liverpool, of course, tonight to emulate Manchester City, keep a 100% record going. Ozil. Is Michael Oliver, tonight's referee. Van Lovren,
There were two appeals for the ball in there. It was Lovren that was close to it.
Gabriel. Coquelin. Arsenal settling into their game now. Alexis Sanchez. Coquelin. They're taking the encouragement from the crowd to shoot. Can't get a pass to Ramsey. Gets it back again from Ozil. Nice control, trying to work a shooting position here. Cazorla. Sanchez might shoot. Just delayed it a little bit. Skirtle stepping in. Now can bring it to semblance of safety. But he didn't last long in possession. Arsenal wanting to seize possession back and seize the initiative back.
Yeah, they do that much better these days. Squeeze the ball into packs.
Ozil. Can he get there? Not quite.
Looking to move these boys tonight.
Koscielny having to sit it out with a bad back. Saka has gone home in his illness, as you would expect, in the pouring rain. Not the best conditions to sit it out, and perhaps not the best seats for a bad back either.
Triple on there.
Arsenal otherwise unchanged apart from their two centre-backs. Liverpool making their first changes of the season.
You saw Liverpool just push up there when Millet had the ball at his feet and the keeper launched it towards Benteke. Slightly different tack for Brendan Rodgers' team this year with the big centre forward as a target.
I'm sure Brendan Rodgers would say pass it towards Benteke, which has a bit of an aimless feel about it, doesn't it? Here's Ozil trying not to be aimless with that pass, which aimed for Ramsey. Benteke can pick it up. Benteke played his last game for Aston Villa in the FA Cup final. He's on the wrong end of the result against the Gunners at Wembley. Ozil. Gomez did well. Bring it back. Ozil made up for Giroud. Scored that extraordinary goal at Crystal Palace, reaching back to volley it in past Alex McCarthy. Arsene Wenger constantly bombarded with questions about another striker coming in, Karim Benzema. He's the name most mentioned. He's only just returned to training at Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think that's been stood down now. It's not going to happen.
And Benteke trying to make a lot out of what seemed very little in the first place. Well, Chambers' mistake. Coutinho. The challenge was by Coquelin. Is right on the edge. Comes to Firmino. Here's Milner. Arsenal not out of the wood yet. Well, the corner can bring some sign of relief.
Well, both centre halves looking nervous. First Gabriel makes a mistake, and then it's Chambers with a really poor effort at a pass out. Coquelin has to make a challenge there, and he makes a good one, it looks like, from this angle. They get away with it, Arsenal, just about. Really puts his teammates in bother here. Does he get a foot in there, gets his body across? Coutinho, Coquelin. A goal-saving challenge, you might call that.
It was extremely risky in the sense that it was a goal-scoring opportunity. And he gets it wrong and he's off. He's only off at the moment for more treatment from Colin Lewis. This is leaving Arsenal one light to defend. header was from Lovren. Drops for Firmino. Just back behind Chan. Nowhere for Ozil to go, really. Just trying to run it upfield and hopefully get a throw out of it, which he's done.
Well, suffering, aren't they?